I'm Jess. Thanks for tuning in to the High Rise Hostess. If it's your first time here, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for your support. Today I'm going to talk to you about finding the perfect venue for your wedding. So if you're a recently engaged couple, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I know this time you've got a million different things running through your mind and you're probably so excited and you've been reaching out to tell people. Very soon you'll get serious about planning if you haven't already. So you want to sit down with your fiance and talk through 4 key things. So first off, you want to define your budget. When you start talking to all these vendors and venues, there's going to be a lot of questions around your budget and what you feel comfortable spending. Before you even get started, you and your fiance should settle on a number and not go above that. Wedding planning can quickly balloon if you're not careful. So, number 1, budget. Number 2, what's your vision? Do you plan on getting married inside or outside? Do you want to get married locally, or do you have a destination in mind? There's so many different options and it can be overwhelming, but you want to have an aesthetic in mind and what your perfect wedding entails. Do you want to get married at a castle, at a barn and have a more rustic wedding? Do you want to get married on a vineyard or in a garden? Are you going to get married at a mosque or a synagogue or in a church? Do you want to get married at a private home? The options are really limitless. So that's number 2, finding your vision. Number 3, how many guests do you plan on having? Do you want to keep it small and have under 25 or under 50? Or do you want to have a big blowout wedding and have 100 to 200 people or more? Venue it's going to be important to know approximately how many people you're going to have. Even if you haven't sent out the invitations, start trying to put a guest list together so you know how many people you're going to have from your side and from your fiance's side. Number 4, what date did you have in mind? Do you have a season in mind, a particular date, or a range of dates? A lot of these venues are going to book up anywhere from 9 months to a year, sometimes more in advance. And now with COVID, it's another whole slew of questions that people are going to be having. There's a lot of unknown. So if you're trying to get married later this summer or in the fall, a lot of the weddings are being pushed back. So it's a good idea to have a date in mind. Even if we don't know the future, if you set one, you can always postpone it if this goes on for even longer, God forbid. Just be aware of other people moving their wedding. So if you've just gotten engaged, then try and push it out as long as you can. Okay, so if you've got those 4 things figured out, you know your budget, what your vision is, how many people you're going to have, and a date or a range of dates in mind, then you're on a good track. Then you can start reaching out to various vendors. So the best way to keep everything organized is to set up an Excel sheet. I will tag my Excel sheet that I used down below, and you can use it as a template or design your own. A few tabs to include are your vendor, the location, the contact person at that venue, and a few columns for pricing. Every venue breaks things down a little differently. They're going to have pricing for ceremony, for reception, and then there are several a la carte options. So you may have 2 to 10 different columns. Certain vendor is over your budget, you can easily cross it off and narrow down your list that way. If they don't have enough capacity, then you can narrow a venue down that way. And depending on the location, there may be several venue options or there may be just a few, so it'll be easy to narrow it down that way. So I hope these tips are helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. And congratulations again during this exciting time. I'm so happy for you. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.